How do you fix a vintage Rolex? With a hammer. Now there's a bunch of reasons why having a watch on a boat is a huge safety factor. So we call it ship's time, and we keep the time of the watch set to UTC because with a watch and a sextant, you can actually find your latitude and your longitude. And with those 2 points, you can plot yourself on a chart and do all of your navigation from there. So it's really important that your watch stay well attached to you, so that way you don't lose your watch and then lose your ability to tell time. I have a very old Rolex Submariner that was actually my grandfather's, and then he gave it to my dad, and then my dad gave it to me. So it's quite a family heirloom. So aside from the fact that it tells us the ship's time and lets us navigate all the way around the world, it's also got a lot of sentimental value to it. And I've been having problems with my watch band where one of the plates just pops off the head of the rivet and just is flopping around. Now the problem with that is then the rivet could, if left unchecked, actually slide out, and then the whole watch band would come apart because one of the rivets, which is one of those pins that run through the Oyster band, would come out, and then the whole thing falls apart. So that is a major issue that is very easily fixed. All we need to do is add a new head to that rivet. And a rivet is nothing more than simply a rod that runs through something with 2 heads on the side. The rivet has lost its head. This piece pops off. So we need to fix this. So you never want to hammer anything with your watch attached, because the last thing you want to do is subject this to a whole lot of vibration. So the first thing you want to do is remove the watch band from the watch, and now you have the watch band isolated. So you have the Oyster watch band, and then you have the troublesome plate right here, and we're just going to put a new head on its rivet. So riveting is actually really simple. We're going to take a copper nail, and I'll just demonstrate here. Take the ball end of a ball peen hammer, and you're going to mushroom the metal out. Then you take the peen end of the hammer, and you're going to round it out into a nice mushroom. And that, folks, is how you make a rivet head. So you pretty much just pound it out until it flattens out, and then you want to spread the metal off to the sides. So it's really important that when you're hitting it, you want to do a lot of light taps, because light taps will move the metal. A strong tap, that'll bend it. And if you bend your rivet, you're done. That's it. You messed it up, and then you're going to have to pay a lot of money. So if you were wondering on a Rolex where you can see where the serial number is, the serial number is on the bottom, down by the 6 hour. And then at the top is the model number, up by the 12 hour. So in this one, it's a 5513. That you can only see by removing the watch band. Now that the rivets are fixed, it's just a matter of putting the watch band back on. Thanks so much for watching. Be sure to like, subscribe, and share this video with your friends.
And if you'd like to follow our journey in real time on a map, receive postcards from our ports of call, and messages directly to the boat, you can go ahead and become a patron using the link in the description down below.